Why attend a solid property investment seminar? I'm here to tell you, anybody can go and buy an investment property, but does it fit into your personal circumstances? The reason that we have such a strong program here at Solid is we look at the income coming into your family. We look at the expenses that you have. What are expenses? Well, some expenses you have to pay, some you need to pay, and some you want to. And we help you work out what your priorities are moving forward. We look at your income, your expenses. Solid clients only invest with their surplus. If you invest with the money that's left over at the end of each pay run, you're more likely to keep investing because you're not under mortgage pressure. It's really important to look at where you're going to get capital growth. It's really important to look at where the strongest rents are, but more importantly, does it fit into your personal circumstances? Is it the right property for you? Can you afford it? Is that property's intention to double in price for you to sell it and reduce your mortgage? That's the other thing. If you're working with us here at Solid, we love to help you quit your current mortgage because you're paying your mortgage with your after-tax dollars. You get your money, you pay your mortgage. It's quite the opposite with your investment portfolio. You actually pay your investment portfolio with your before-tax dollars. And we show you how to structure that and make it work. It's not just about buying a good property in a good location and getting a good tenant. It's about having a good experience. And part of that is making sure that when you buy your property, that you're buying a floor plan that a tenant's going to love. We know the difference when we open an apartment door, whether the kitchen's in a certain layout, certain design, certain style. Tenants like different things. Even people who don't know a lot about real estate know when they open a door if the sun's shining or not. So these are all the important things that we look at when investing. And there's always articles on the best suburbs and the latest this and the best this. We've packaged a formula together. And what's really interesting is I love to study financial behaviour. Everybody's risk profile is different. Everybody has a slightly different way of looking at their own circumstances. It could be how they're raised, it could be a mentor, someone that's influenced them, it could be articles that they've read. But what we found, and what most of the studies prove, is that financial behaviour is often on your own intuition. But here's the thing. If you have a formula and a process will always outperform intuition and financial behaviour. It's really interesting because I met years ago someone who used to sell their shares as soon as they'd made 20% gain. Regardless, whether the shares went up to make an 80% gain, they always sold them at 20%. That person is a multi-millionaire today. I have stuck relentlessly to my formula. I have stress-free investing and I'm buying my 13th investment property at the moment. And I did it largely as a single mum on one income. So the benefits of investing really come down to how you purchase your property, how you structure your property, the capital gains you're going to make, the rental return on investment, and how you can get some tax benefits. So come to my free seminar. Have a look at how we run things. Look at how we don't just look at your mortgage. We don't just look at accumulating properties. We don't just look at, the potentials of super down the track, your budget. We look at everything, and that's why we're a one-stop shop. Thanks for listening.